Okay, you guys, we're doing a video today on how to make fry bread with a KitchenAid mixer. First thing you're going to do is add your flour and salt like I do. If you want to add your butter and salt or whatever else you want to add in it, that's fine. And as you can see, just leave it on stir. Do not add no water. Just let it mix up the, I just have it mixing the flour and baking powder. So now we're going to just add warm water. You're going to add it slowly. Do not dump it in. If you dump it in, you're just going to make your dough really hard. So this is my first time doing it, so I'm not sure if it will come out the same way as kneading the dough with your hands. And just leave the KitchenAid mixer on stir on the very low one, because you don't want it to beat it too fast and your dough is just going to get hard. And I will get back to you when this is done mixing. Okay, the dough here is moving, and when it's getting sticky like that, just take the flour in your hand and just sprinkle it into the bowl. Try to have an extra bowl aside of flour. Don't dump the whole thing in because we don't want it to get hard. Just sprinkle it in like that. And so far we have just added 1 cup of warm water, but we just poured it in very slowly. Okay, now that we've got the dough mix, just take it off of the hook. We only mix it for about less than 5 minutes. And at this point, you just want to roll it up in a sort of just knee it with your hand, just like that. Add some flour if you don't want the dough to stick to your hand. How does the dough feel?
Soft.
Okay, the dough is nice, smooth, soft. It's not as soft as you would use your own hands to knead it, but this is the best that will come out. So, but it will do. I'm pretty sure the bread will come out soft. And at this point, we're going to wrap it in saran wrap and let it sit for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then we will roll them in a ball. And we'll get back to you when the dough is done rising. Okay, the dough has been rising for about 30 minutes. And as you can see, it's very soft if you touch it. How you know that you have a good dough is when you go to pull it apart and it's nice, soft, and you're not having a hard time pulling it apart. And just add a little bit of flour and put it aside. You can roll the dough as big as you want or as small, depends on how big you want your fry bread. As you can see, she's not having a hard time pulling the dough or anything. She squeezes it to part it, and then she rolls it into the dough with the palm of her hands. And you just make a perfect circle, add a little flour on it so it doesn't stick to the pan. And when it sits here, the dough will still continue to rise, but you don't have to worry about that. Then whenever your grease is ready, then that's when we will begin frying the fry bread. So we will show you that when we're done rolling the balls. Okay, now she is rolling or patting out her dough with her hands. If you cannot do this process, it is okay to use a rolling pin. And she's going to lay into the oil slowly. And you want to lay the fried bread away from you so you do not splash yourself with the hot oil. And it will only cook for a few seconds. When you start to see it turn golden brown on the edges, that is when it's time to flip the bread. And at this time, if you're fast enough, you can already have one flapped out and ready to put in. And do not make your oil too hot, because if it's very hot, you will just burn the dough before it can even cook. And there you go. And that's how you make fry bread. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions, leave them below. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.